Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. I'm not going to read through the full article here. There is a link in the description. It's a very lengthy, detailed article, as you might imagine. It's in regards to a very much publicized topic, Ghislaine Maxwell. She has been convicted, and we were awaiting sentencing, and that has occurred today. We were told that her maximum sentence could be 55 years in jail. And then I believe earlier today, it was stated that I believe the judge reduced the maximum sentence quite some way. So she's been sentenced 20 years in prison. I believe more accurately 19.5 years in prison, with the opportunity of parole at 15.6 years. I'm not going to go into the full details as to what she's been accused of, etc., because you're either already aware of that, or there's plenty of other sources to go into that type of thing in much more detail and better than me. But I am going to read through the statement that Ghislaine Maxwell read out, I believe, just prior to sentencing. So that's really what this article is going to be about. If you do value this content, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. So we're going to have a look through this statement as read out by Ghislaine Maxwell. And I'm just going to make the comment up front that it seems very well written to me. And I'm going to presume, she's had some script writers, some speech writers, some statement writers to help her with this. It's all right for some, isn't it? Some people, I don't know, they get the resources, they get the assistance, they get the help. I don't know that this has been any help. I doubt this had any effect on um, the sentencing itself, I would imagine. But she has taken advantage of her opportunity to make a statement and to address to the public, to the media and the public, about her feelings in regards to the crimes that she has been found guilty of committing. And she's taken advantage of that. She's read out something which I would say could be wrong, but I would say has been prepared for her. And if you look at it very generously, then it's very well written. It's a very nice speech, and it shows a lot of remorse if you look at things generously. But I don't know. I'm just taking it that it's not genuine. It's a load of hogwash, really. It's been written by very good writers, I would say. Anyway, that's enough of my waffle. Let's have a look. Your Honour, it is hard for me to address the court after listening to the pain and anguish expressed today. The terrible impact on the lives of so many women is difficult to hear and even more difficult to absorb in its scale and extent. I want to acknowledge their suffering. I empathize deeply with all of the victims in this case. I acknowledge with that I have been a victim of helping Jeffrey Epstein commit these crimes. I realize I have been convicted of assisting Jeffrey Epstein to commit these crimes. My association with Epstein will permanently stain me. It is the biggest regret of my life that I ever met him. His victims considered him a mentor, friend, lover. Jeffrey Epstein should have stood before you in 2005, in 2009, and again in 2019. But today it is for me to be sentenced. I'm sorry for the pain that you have experienced. I hope this brings the women who have suffered some measure of peace and faintly to help you put those experiences of so many years ago in a place that allows you to look forward and not back. So that's some excerpts of her statement. It's not complete what I've read out there. But I mean, if we have a look through that, She says she empathizes with all of the victims. Well, were you empathetic towards them at the time? No. And she refers to Jeffrey Epstein, which is normal and to be expected to refer to Jeffrey Epstein, but I don't know. It's deflection, is it not? Oh, I'm only here because Jeffrey Epstein suicided. You know. Um, Coincidentally, at the point that all of the CCTV systems monitoring his secure cell broke down, and at the point that the security guards took a nap, coincidentally. So poor Ghislaine Maxwell, if Jeffrey Epstein hadn't been suicided, then she wouldn't have had to go to jail. I mean, that seems to be what she's saying to me. My association with Epstein will permanently stain me. What? Stain your reputation? Bitch, you're a child sex smuggler. Fuck your reputation. So yeah, I mean, she refers to Jeffrey Epstein as a mentor, friend, lover. I mean, I don't know, it just seems like she's praising him in that sense, is she not? I mean, she certainly thought extremely fondly of him. Yeah, they were friends, lovers. They had this relationship for a very long time. Now she empathizes with the victims? Now? After all of her involvement? So I don't know. It just seems like an act to me. It was very reminiscent of Amber Heard. Turning to her victims, Ghislaine said, "I'm sorry for the pain that you have experienced. I hope this brings the women some measure of peace and put those experiences of so many years ago in a place that allows you to look forward and not back." It's trivializing those experiences, is it not? It's saying, "Hey ladies, I know you're victims. I know that I victimized you, but it happened a while back. Can't we forget about it now?" And that's the message, and it's not a message to the victims. It's not a message to the victim's family. It's a message to the public via the media, via schmucks like me that's going to talk about it. It's a message to the public to say, "Oh yeah, did the wrong thing, but it was a while ago now. Let's not worry about it." Because she is going to get out in 15.6 years. She's not going to get the expected 55-year maximum. She's going to get out in 15.6 years. And when she gets out, she doesn't want to be hated and hassled by everybody. She's shown she's remorseful. It's all Jeffrey Epstein's fault. I don't know. That's my take on it. But I guess this is a door closed, and this is a big topic which is talked about by the media quite a bit. Elon Musk, I believe, has been questioning over the last month or so about where's all of the other indictments. Where are all of the clients? Why aren't those that attended Epstein Love Island or Love Islands? Why haven't they been indicted or their names released? Or why don't we know who was the clients of these girls that were being forced into sex slavery? Why hasn't the investigation proceeded in that regard? Why not? It's all a big cover up, isn't it? And so this is all done and dusted now, never to be spoken about again. In 15.6 years' time, if they can't figure out a way to get her out earlier, she'll be released. And she'll be funneled to a rich mansion. She'll still have lots of money in the bank. She'll still have the support of the higher-ups, the elites. She'll be fine. And that's that. So, does this seem like justice to you? I mean, I've not investigated the topic, I've not followed it super closely, but I don't think you really need to. We have an awareness of everything pretty much. Does this seem like justice to me? No. Seems like she's gotten off that we were initially told she was facing a maximum of 55 years in jail. And given the high profile nature of this and the fact that clearly, I can't remember if she pleaded guilty or clearly she is guilty, why would she not get the maximum penalty of 55 years? But somehow she's managed to get a much lesser sentence, 19 and a half years. And of course, there's the opportunity for parole. So, you know, she's been given a pass. It's not really justice, is it? Not in my books. I'm going to wrap things up here, guys. Hopefully, this has been worthwhile. Like, comment, subscribe if it has. And thank you.